Hi, welcome to KD Cuts. Hope you're having a great day. As you can see, we're not in New Orleans anymore. I'm actually in Santa Fe, New Mexico, doing some work. Been here about 80 days. Gorgeous, beautiful, cool, crisp December morning here in Santa Fe. I'm at the Marriott Residence Inn at the corner of Galisteo and St. Michael's. I'm about 2 miles from downtown, and you can take a car, ride a bike on a bike path, or walk if you want. Beautiful city, beautiful part of the world. Well, since I've been out of the shop, I haven't been able to do anything. But I did get in my issue of the Leather Crafters Journal, November, December 2025. So I was going to go through that with you and show you what I like about this issue. Okay, so here is November, December 2025, Leather Crafters Journal. Here's the pullout. We'll put that on the side for right now. First, the cover art. It's actually done with a new leather device called a tattooing machine made by 21 Gram. It's an electric device that helps you carve leather work. I'll put a link down in the description. It's pretty interesting, new technology. Now we roll into the magazine. This is a note from the editor, Cherie, who's telling us a life story, and I'm not going to ruin it for you. Go ahead and read it when you get the chance. This is the Leathercraft Community Podcast show on YouTube. I went ahead and I watched the interview with Don Gonzalez. Very interesting how he got started in leatherwork. I think you'll really like it. Here are the contributors, as usual, in the front of the magazine. And the first project. Now, this is a corner pattern by Claire Kierberg. It's a corner pattern with a crucifix. Here she's taking you through her steps for doing this work. First, she does a swivel knife. Then she does her undercut beveling. Then she does a regular beveling. Then she gets into veining or camouflaging, decorative cutting, and backgrounding. Really, really nice. And they're strolling around the courtyard here to clean out the rooms. You can hear it in the background. So here's a real cute thing to make a planted Christmas tree, a little Christmas decoration. Wonderful little project. Yeah, very detailed. Very interesting. Goes on to page, okay, through page 20, we get to page 21, and they're talking about using sanding boards for edging. This is a great little DIY hack. Next is an article on needle size. And then an article on doing Turk's head knot. I've never done a Turk's head knot, and this article shows you exactly what to do. Great detail. Okay, let's go on to building a binder, a three-part binder by Carla Van Horn. I recently had a commission from a client to do a three-piece folio, not a three-ring binder. So I bought a template kit from Maker's Leather Supply and used it to do a three-piece. Seems that three-piece binders and folios are in fashion these days. This is a real good article on designing your own. If you want to do a folio version, I'd recommend going look at Maker's Leather's templates. They're very good as well. One day I'll do a tutorial on those guys, on that template set. All right. Now, here's a convertible clutch kit project. Also an article about Bob Glenda making a saddle for an exhibition for the Smithsonian Institute. Really cute. So very detailed instructions on making this clutch. Then there's a Sylvia Guerrera, who's actually from Australia, showing you how she does a sketchbook cover. Very nice. And then a little segment called Look Around. This is Dennis Forrester, the 21 gram guy who did the cover. And they're highlighting various artists in this little section. Here's Ethan Carter at Ethan Carter Designs. You've got Jamie Steele purses, Morrison Made Leather, and Jimmy DeResta. Jimmy DeResta is very famous. He does leatherwork, woodwork. Look him up on YouTube. You won't be disappointed. And so we roll into the ever-present Bob Glenda saddle section on page 59. Get that page, get these pages turned. Gives you some information about proportions, saddle making. Very good, very detailed, very interesting. Now, old Scrolly and Scratch are doing a little holiday thing. They're basically taking a little Christmas tree shape and carving in some Western designs so you can make some Christmas ornaments. Very cool. An article on ancient leather making, how they stomped and scraped and loaded up leather. Cuir is a French word. In American English we say courier, but I think it's cure in French. There's an interesting connection between leatherwork in France and perfume. Perfumes were started in a place called Grasse in France because that's where they grow all the lavender and all the nice smelling stuff. And the nobility of Paris needed perfume because leather tanneries stunk. And they needed perfume to cover up the smell of the tanneries. It's of some very interesting history. The part about the perfume is not mentioned in this article. So keep on scrolling, some great stuff. Now this Kara's Kids Crafts in the kid corner, she just takes some rounds and does some cute little ornament making. Really, really smart, really, really fun family project. So that's it for the November-December Leather Crafters Journal. On the pullout, just so you know, they do this every time, but there's a little Scrolly and Scratch templates, and there's the corner pattern, and then you have all of the necessary leather patterns to do the clutch that's in the, and then also some, again, this is all super nice stuff. You'll see some pattern work. This is old school Tandy. Some of this comes from the old doodle pages and some old Al Stolman work. All beautiful. So guys, hope you liked that. I hope you found that interesting. If you did, please stay tuned. Subscribe to the channel. Stay tuned for other interesting topics in leatherwork. Have a great day. Thanks. See you soon.